I'll say Happy Hanukkah.
Sure. Can we do this over the intro music? Just have this part playing?
Yeah.
We'll see how much we can get out of it.
Alright, let me just think. What year is this, though?
2016.
Do I say 2015, though? Because
No, 2016. We're posting this on the 1st.
what if we posted this 50 minutes
We're
before?
not posting it. No,
and
we're
then
not
we
doing
count
that.
down.
No.
And as soon as someone
No, that's
watches
all right.
it-
That's okay. That's amazing.
Okay. Welcome to the ZBN podcast. This is episode 40. I think we're doing the New Year's podcast, or 2015 or 2016.
What year is it?
What year?
I think it's 2200. We missed the nuclear holocaust. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Get out your vaults. Get your guns ready, because there's some mutants. With me today is Chris and Shay.
Hello.
Hey.
They're sharing a mic like a couple of scrubs. I'm
Nice.
your host, Todd. I'm not a scrub. So, this is sort of
Some of you may know me or remember me as Spigel from the ZBN before I transformed into the Shae you see before you.
Yeah. He sort of put
Oh,
on
yeah.
a new hat and was like, guys, can you just call me Shay now?
Yeah.
So this is sort of a
So-
whatever topic.
It's a tradition, right? This is a tradition now. This is
Yes.
the second year in a row we've done this.
Yeah.
It is now official tradition.
So we're not going to talk about anything today, right? We're just going to kind of go, just like we did last year.
Yeah,
We're gonna go with the flow. Sorry.
God, who invited you on?
Me.
we just needed a third person. I was like, Josh, can you please? And he's like, I feel sick. And I'm like, Dan, please. And he's like, I got dinner planned. So you know,
Let's have a second silence for Josh.
Oh yes, here we go. That's
That's
about
long,
one.
that's long
that's about
enough.
1 second.
Yeah, that's all we need. We asked everybody before we asked Chris to be on the show, and it was just we couldn't get anybody. I even I put my cat up to the mic, and she just was not into it. So we just had to get Chris.
Cats are hard to record, you know. Like that
This is my microphone.
like at the end of that Just for Fun 2 video with the cat on the pushing the keyboard and everything.
Yes.
There's
Are you plugging Rush the Fort right now?
Oh yeah, by the way, do you guys know I do a show? It's called Rush the Fort?
I didn't hear what you just said, but okay.
Have we heard of Rush the 4 is what he asked.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I watched. Yeah, it's all right. You can find it over on Rush the Fort.
Yeah, it's a big corporation called Rush the Fort, and we do a show called Rush the Fort on it. And so I'm trying to pitch this new idea to Josh, where I'm like, listen, we could do this thing called Rush the Fort. He's like, what? Yeah. I think it could be a real smash. Real break the Rush the Fort ceiling, the glass ceiling of Rush the Forts.
So speaking of Smash, I'm gonna stop you from saying any more right now. But I want to talk about the last year, and I want to talk about what the ZBN has coming in the next year, because we have a lot of crap planned.
That segue.
And we want to, I know we're not really supposed to talk about anything, but it's a good opportunity for me to say, look at what we have coming in 2016. There will be more Effortless. There will be more 8-Brit probably. There will be more podcasts. There will be more Nintendo Direct reactions. There will be a Super Smash Brothers tournament.
Oh yeah.
Commented on by myself and Todd.
Yeah.
Doing our professional Smash commentary. It's going to be awesome.
100% legit professional.
And given that, there's probably going to be more me. I sort of dropped out from videos for a while there. School's hard.
Yeah, I can't wait for more Todd. Everyone wants more Todd in 2016. Todd. 2016 is the year of Todd.
It's going to be like the year of Luigi thing, except
Yeah.
I think the
It's
year
so
of Luigi would...
super half-baked until the last month when they released Dr. Luigi.
The year never ends. It's still going on.
It'll be
remember-
the year of
yeah.
Luigi is equivalent to if we had a year of Chris. Sorry, Chris. Sorry.
Hey.
But yeah, there's good stuff. I can't believe we've been doing this for a year. We've been making videos
Over a
since
year.
August of 2014.
Yes.
But this only really became a thing in February, I think. Whenever the
Kind of.
Rayman leak was.
Yeah.
Then we decided to become legit. So thanks, Omni. Even though you couldn't be here today, we salute you and your hair for everything you've done. For this
Also,
channel.
we recently passed 620 subscribers, so thanks
Wow.
for that, listeners and subbers and stuff. Thank you.
And as soon as we post this video, we're gonna go back down below that. So
No.
'cause that's how it works.
Dang it! Why did we post this video? We specifically talked about this before. We lose subs when we post stuff.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. I just want to get content out there because otherwise I have no purpose in my life.
There's just someone out there going, I'm really enjoying these no videos.
They're just sitting
This
there.
channel is great. They never post anything.
They have specifically this channel loaded up on their thing, and they're always pressing F5 going, and every time that reloads and there's no new video, they go, that's so great. And they just keep pressing F5 every single day.
Oh man. So I don't know. What do you? What we did last time, it was me, Zyber, and Omni, and I just mostly just looked around my room for like subjects to talk about, but I can't turn my head a full like 90 degrees right now, so I can't really see what's going on.
Fireplace.
I have a new trash can. That's new.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
So I have to ask you, Todd, when you bought that trash can, did you feel like an adult?
No, it was actually here when I rented the place. It was in the in the
okay.
bathroom, and I looked at it and I'm like, I feel like an adult.
What was the first thing that like really made you feel like an adult in your life?
Probably setting up my first doctor's appointment like a month ago.
Oh God, that's terrible.
I hated
still
it
don't feel
because
like
I
an
was
adult.
sick out of my mind. So I walked up to the reception desk and I'm like, I just need someone to heal me. Just get my fingers swollen. And they're like, okay, here's this form. I cannot write. I'm too sick.
Here's a form. Oh, I don't have my parent here to fill this out for me. Like, can you help me?
Here's my card.
I mean, I've done a bunch of adult things in my life, but I think nothing is more adult than me suing my former apartment complex because they never gave me back my pet deposit. Like, there's nothing that makes you feel more adult than going to court or being called into jury duty, which happened a couple of years ago.
I did that this year. I went to jury duty in March. Yeah, March.
Did you convict anyone?
Maybe. That's on a need-to-know basis.
I need to know.
Chris, listen.
I may or may have not have my house.
You okay?
No.
Okay. We're only 7.5 minutes into this, so
Chris
we need
is
to like.
he's emotionally
7.5
torn.
hours in.
It was like a 7-year-old child accused of murder, and he just did it. He didn't care about the evidence. He's like, he's just gotta go. He's gotta go to death sentence. You're a monster, Chris.
Soz. Boz.
So Chris is obviously still hungover from New Year's Eve, but you know, I don't know. It's a show. I hope you're. This is the real effortless right here. We're not even trying. We're just sitting here and talking.
Whatever comes into our head. Like, I'm now looking around Shay's apartment. I mean flat, not apartment.
This is an apartment.
No, it's a flat.
Well, maybe in your world it's a flat.
It is a flat.
You have a lot of weird words for things. So Chris is in America right now, and he's been visiting us for seems like forever.
Yep.
But when he got here, he started saying all these strange foreign words that I'd never heard before.
Like what?
Like trolley. Like I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah.
Or and crisps. Like I don't know what that is.
You're just
And and like French fries were chips, and it's just like this is too weird.
at some point that has to have been on purpose. Yeah, at some point you're like, all right, there's some British slang I can use here.
No. Literally everything I said is sincere. And whenever I've been ordering something from like a Taco Bell or whatever, they always ask for my name, but I never like catch it like, Susie, what's your name? And it's just like, sorry, what? What's your name? What?
I was telling him yesterday that like that's just sort of an American thing. We mumble a lot in this country. Actually, pretty much every country mumbles. But the key is that we have a dialect and an accent that we as Americans distinctly understand. In England, you know, they're speaking with a British accent, so you know the context. I wouldn't know the context if I was in England, but you would know the context, and then you don't know the context here because you can't understand what they're saying. So there you go.
It leads to very many awkward shopkeeper customer interactions. Like, I just don't. Sometimes I haven't had a complete experience yet without any faults. Every time it's just been like awkward and let's say what did you say there?
Has anybody asked you if your accent is fake yet, or like has anybody asked you about it?
No.
Really?
No.
I feel like if I had seen you at the place that I work, and you would come up to me like, "Hey, where'd you get that accent? You stupid weirdo!"
You slap him right across the face.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Oh dear. You know what's funny actually? So QJ, me and her went to her work bowling thing the other day, and one of her work friends was
She
like,
doesn't work at bowling. She works at an ice cream
yeah,
place.
and they had a bowling party
Yeah.
thing. Anyway, this one work person of hers
Work person.
asked,
Boy, I thought you guys were like the advanced version of the English language.
no, let me finish my story.
No.
So, she said, "Oh, you're from London? Is that in Paris?"
Nice.
What?
I know.
That's,
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I've told you now. That was legit what she asked. Also, I'm good at bowling. The end.
I can't. I was just trying to come up with some sort of joke, but I can't. That's top.
When presented with stupidity of that magnitude, it's kind of hard to
The thing is,
to come up with anything.
sometimes I like mix up city names and country names, like Britain and London and all that. So I didn't want to make some joke and then appear actually dumber than the person that was saying.
Well,
London
this
was in-
girl suggested that London was in Paris. So.
Yeah. So. Oh, is that city in that city? Oh, that's a city in the other
Yeah.
country, known for being a different place. A famous city.
I'm trying to think of a comparison, but there just really isn't one. Asking a question that stupid would be like if you lived in... No, I just really can't think of
Oh,
one.
you're from Chicago? Is that in New York? Like the city of New York, not the state?
New York.
Okay. All right. So France sucks, right? Like we can agree on that.
Okay.
Paris specifically sucks.
Yeah.
And London, that's in Paris, sucks.
So are we doing E3 again this year?
Yeah.
Like I'd love to.
Yeah, probably. That was fun.
Before I had planned to go, but I'm not sure because I'm probably going to be a store manager, and store managers don't ever get time off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
So it really depends. I might be able to go. We'll see what happens.
that. Interesting.
I would love to go, and then you guys just take care of everything from here, and I can do like live reports from the show floor.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in that, but
ZBN real life from E3.
oh, that would be so cool.
It'd be a lot easier than writing all the articles like we were planning that one year
Oh, yeah.
when we had the website thing.
What website?
What?
That never happened.
Was
Do
it?
not speak of the website.
I had a cough. I was saying the website.
The website is like the ZB sitcom. It's just never coming back. So get used to it.
Yeah. I still go back and
no
read.
listener's gonna understand that, but okay.
Other fun things I'm doing in 2016 include I'm going to go travel to see Piddle in his place of residence,
Ooh.
and we're gonna do a live effortless stream. I think maybe that's in the works. So that's a little spoiler for 2016. It's gonna be a good year. I think we got a lot of good stuff. Good stuff.
Z Brigade.
Oh yeah, there's another thing called Z Brigade that's never gonna happen either.
Yes.
So
We recorded some Mario Party the other day, and hopefully we can use it one day.
yeah, you guys also recorded some Nintendo Land back in August,
And,
Yeah,
and it
uh,
hasn't been used yet. So
and some
We're
Splatoon.
stockpiling all the footage, and yeah, it'll be a thing.
That's the history of projects I set up, is they rarely get finished because I set too high of a production value on them. I have that podcast thing I still haven't set up for Rush the Fort.
are you talking about the Cuckoo Roost?
Yeah, the Cuckoo Roost Podcast.
I
That's how you pronounce it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cuckoo Roost Podcast.
I so want to be. I want to be a part of that in some way. Like, how can you get me on there?
As soon as the show is actually a thing and we actually have images and do it, then we can do that.
We can actually be drinking coffee the whole time.
Yeah, the
and we'll
entire
start laughing.
time.
We'll spit our coffee all over the mic, and then the show will be over.
We'll record like a month's worth of podcasts in a day or two, just constantly drinking coffee. So by the end of the episode of like December, and it's every day post too, so we'll have 30 episodes a month, like 2 hours long, and we'll just be drinking coffee the entire time. And by the last episode of the month, we'll just be so wired, and we take a week break, just sleep for a week, and then we do it again. I think it could work
Great.
as a show.
Well, sleeping for a week is something that Chris is very familiar with.
Yeah.
Do you drink? Do you drink coffee?
I don't
You
often.
You're asking me?
It doesn't matter who I'm asking. I'm looking at the microphone.
I
guess that means I'm talking to Todd.
I don't. Not often.
Neither do I.
I'm not a coffee guy. I prefer energy drinks if I am gonna drink it, but I don't know. I'm just not into that.
I do love tea though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Chris makes
tea-
like 15 cups of tea a day.
Jeez. Oh,
I
man,
actually
Chris.
bought a kettle for me to use whilst I'm visiting.
That is true.
You're a stereotype.
It's a good investment.
He really is a stereotype. It's quite ridiculous.
Well, I like tea, biscuits.
Oh,
What was
man.
the other thing? Deg said it. Deg was here visiting, and he said I do something else that's stereotypical. I like crisps.
Hey, do you call Chips Ahoy Crisps Ahoy?
Oh man.
What? No.
We've had more cookies in this house this week than ever before.
I bought them all.
Yeah, and because Chris loves cookies, which are called biscuits.
No, they're cookies.
Okay, but so they're called Chips Ahoy. It's Chips Ahoy brand, but I haven't seen him I haven't heard him say Crisps Ahoy, so I'm not sure there's a consistency problem here, in my opinion.
Oh man.
Ahoy!
Hi,
Hi.
Bill. Oh man. Well, at least Nintendo will be better in 2016.
Yeah.
Hey, they had a good 2015.
No, they didn't. It was terrible. Nintendo sucked this
That
year.
was
Well,
a
I've
floppy fish of a year for them.
It was such a here's a game, nothing forever. Oh, here's a game.
Well, I have so many games I don't care about draughts really. Like we got Splatoon, that's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Smash DLC.
My issue with it more
Mario
than anything is
Raptor.
more it's more that we're just waiting for news, and I just want some news, and we really haven't had anything that substantial since E3.
Don't you mean the direct? Well, yeah.
The Direct wasn't that substantial
Yeah.
though. I mean, there were some interesting things, but not really like anything big.
Remember that long gap between E3 and that direct of nothing?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
We're like, what are we supposed to put? What are we supposed to do for our videos?
I mean, their company in transition for like a number of reasons, right? Their president died in the middle of the year, and it was really terrible timing, apart from just being a tragedy in general. And to be honest, I hate talking so frankly about it because it's still kind of raw.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it was a tough year for them, and it was a tough year for fans, and you can't mince words about it. It was a tough year, and 2016 should be better. We'll get NX stuff, whether it comes out next year or not.
Definitely E3 or maybe 4. Who knows? But no, Nintendo always.
Did you say E4?
3?
Oh,
No, maybe
I was
E4.
confused.
Sorry, 3.
E3 is going to be so good next year. They're going to be calling it E4.
It's gonna be E3 squared.
Anyway, there's also Super Mario Maker this year.
The new 3DS.
Oh yeah, Magi's Mask 3D, as I like to call it.
I call it the. Let's see. I try and spell it out. New 3DS. The NEDs. That's because I'm tired of putting like, all right, I know it's not that much to type out, but I press N and then I press 3 and then DS. So
Yeah.
my brother and I got into this habit of just calling it the NEDs.
What about the XL? The Ned's.
Nedsicle. hey, let's play the Nedsicle. I mean, that sounds neat. The SNES, NES, and Nedsicle.
Amazing. What else? Shay's been enjoying. Spiegel's been enjoying Exoblade X.
Yeah, Exoblade is really good this year. This is the best Exoblade they've ever released.
I've been watching him play sort of in the background, and all I hear is like he's got the classic voice acting going on, and all I hear is just like Tornado Blade, and
I'm really feeling it. You know what? This character in this game says it way more than Shulk ever did. I think that was a direct reaction.
yeah,
To people wanting that phrase more in the game.
definitely. I'm just trying to think of other things he says.
It doesn't matter. He says a lot of things. Point is, you should all play Exoblade Choracles Exoblade Choracles X, and it's really good, and it's stuff, and whatever.
If you like those JRPGs,
Hardcore JRPG, like this is probably one of the most hardcore ones I've ever played. There's so much stuff in it. It's crazy.
Not for me. Not for me.
Todd, do you play games anymore, Todd? Like you and Omni never have time to do anything, so
I know.
I always wonder, when do you find time to play games?
I've recently, because I'm sort of on winter break, catching up on video games. I actually got into shooting marbles. Oh, geez. That's how out of touch I am with video game world. Literally, last night, we got this new rug because some neighbor was throwing out stuff. So we got this rug, so we're like, yes, we can finally play marbles. Literally, the shooting with your fan, the big marble shooting at the smaller marble thing. So that's
for some reason I have this mental image of you lying on the floor with like a little colorful little cap on your head that like has a little spinny top,
spin wheel.
And like you with your friends just shooting marbles.
I'm doing my little kid voice thing where I'm like, I haven't done the kid voice in a long time, so.
And you all have big lollipops in your hands.
Yes, and all the marbles keep getting stuck to the big lollipop because it's just too too incomprehensible how sticky this lollipop is. So you just smack it down and you get like 5 marbles on it. Dang it!
Oh man.
But yeah, I've been trying to get back into video gaming. I've started a new Fallout New Vegas file and other stuff like that, like Team Fortress and stuff like that.
You're always playing TF2.
I know.
They were talking about Bethesda games in the chat last night. I was
Yeah.
interested. You saw that discussion, right?
Yeah, I was part of it.
Oh, there were a lot of people in that chat last night that are like never there. It was really interesting to see everybody sort of come back, and I love our little chat, even though none of you will ever be in it. But I love it.
Sorry, listeners.
So yeah, sorry guys. The only person who was ever allowed in was Chase, and then somehow Smeared got in. I think he hacked, but nobody else will ever be allowed in.
Yeah, who added that guy? I don't remember.
I've been here all along.
He was just lurking.
Oh my god.
You guys should follow me on Twitter at SpigelShae. Just a thought.
Oh, I'll go do that. Hold on. I'm just gonna hold on. I gotta go to Twitter. Twitter's across the street. Hold on.
I was like, are you walking there or what? What's going on?
I gotta go to the headquarters.
Man.
I don't have.
How much longer we got to do this show? This is driving me nuts.
We got 30 minutes.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
What did you say?
We got 30 minutes.
Yeah. I thought he was just about to do a Bane impression, to be honest.
We got 30 minutes. I was born in this podcast. There's this one thing I've been wanting to talk about because I've been trying to get photos of it. But you know those things from like Barnes & Noble, the little capsules with the Zelda hourglass figures? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
The little mystery capsule things. I got a misprint recently. It's a black Tetra. Like the skin color is just completely... It's really weird. The hair color is that weird green from the game, so I guess that confirms that it was supposed to be green for some reason. I still don't get that, really.
So that's going to be worth a lot of money in a couple of days here.
Yeah.
Money.
I've been trying to get photos of it because it's really weird. But, I just threw it away, apparently, so...
I don't think we have Barnes & Noble in England, and I've been going to this one because it's like QJ's favourite shop. So it's like, there's books in there, there's comics, and it's kind of a nice place. I've done some Christmas shopping in there because they have actually some nifty gifts. So, GG Barnes & Noble. New topic time.
Oh, we actually have to try right now?
This is hard.
I didn't study for this.
Oh man, I missed all the ZBN classes. The ZBN University costs a lot of money, you guys.
Oh yeah, so I meant to announce this like a couple of shows ago, but we actually have opened up our own university. And we are offering scholarships. You have to subscribe to this channel, and you also have to get 100 of your friends to subscribe as well. And no, you can't just make 100 different accounts and subscribe. That doesn't count because the views on the videos have to reflect it. So I need at least 100 views on every episode of Effortless, and then you get your money. Maybe the check might bounce, but if it does, I'll get it through. It won't be a problem.
See, in order to print your degree it's the Effortless degree, you go onto Microsoft Word, select Comic Sans, make sure the text is centered. If it's not, then, in the spirit of effortless, don't it still doesn't matter. So just type it out, 12 font, 34 font, whatever, print it out yourself, put it on the wall. It doesn't have to have any embroidering or signatures. It just has literally the word effortless degree.
Now I'm going to actually do that and actually put that on my wall, because that's a great decorative piece idea. I love it. I don't know if QJ would let me do that, but there's a lot of things that QJ doesn't let me do that I do anyway. So
it's just
we'll
held
just
up.
see how it goes.
You have a picture of the wall on your wall.
She
What?
bought that for me though.
Pink Floyd.
Where did you get did you take the photo, or did some weird pawn shop have the photo of your wall? Like one of those scary stories.
No, Todd, it's the movie, The Wall.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Pink Floyd.
I thought it was just like a blank photo that was
yeah.
of your wall. And it's
I'll
actually
send-
just the picture frame.
That was kind of the joke I was doing, because, like, the wall on the... Yeah.
It helps that I haven't seen the wall.
Me neither. We're going to watch that soon,
Ooh.
I think. We don't need no education. But you do, because you need to go to the ZBN college university.
Ooh, nice save, Chris. 2016 or 15, whatever this is.
Chris, what are your big plans for 2016? Do you have any goals?
Take a lot of showers.
Take exactly 365 showers.
Ooh, new challenge. It's like
Wait,
the
is it
52.
is it a leap year?
I don't know.
I don't know. But well, maybe 366 then. But wait, did you say you were going to do a 52-52?
No, I was saying that Chris has a 365 based shower thing he has to do.
Okay. I'd probably do that anyway, but sure. Because I shower every day, and some people don't. It's weird.
I shower like 5-6 times a week. You don't need to do it every day, because if you do, then you'll get dirty every day.
I like feeling clean.
I like
Clean is better than dirty.
my water bill, personally.
We get our water paid for, which is weird because we're in California and there's like no water in this state.
Yeah.
Literally no
I mean, I have a
water.
lake in my backyard, but apparently there's no water, so you know.
I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say?
Something stupid, I'm sure. What was that?
Seinfeld. You did a Seinfeld.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say. So now would be a good time to introduce everybody to this great idea that I had for games that need to happen in the future. One of them is a Seinfeld game made by Telltale, where everything you do in the game, like you have to make choices that affect Jerry's day, and like there's just a bunch of jokes, and like you run into all the characters from the show, and it's hilarious, and there's like multiple plot lines going on at the same time.
It would
So you play-
actually work is the thing. I
Yeah,
think it would
like-
work a lot better than the Minecraft one. Sorry for anyone who actually liked that game. I just hate the animation style of it, really.
Sorry, but Minecraft story mode in my mind is just it's such a cash grab.
I know. It's just like, okay, guys, what big game that doesn't really have a plot can we put a plot into somehow? Oh, Minecraft. I don't know. It's just
Yep.
the most open world game you can think of, and then make it story driven.
Yeah, like and a bunch of people have been buying it for me too, and they say, "Oh, what is it about?" Like, will my kid like this? And I'm like, I don't know if your kid will like this. I don't know if anybody would like this. Like, did anybody want it? Was anybody sitting outside the situation and been like, you know what Minecraft needs? A hardcore storytelling element.
Yeah, like people are always talking about the next Telltale game, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone going, you know what they could do? Minecraft.
So I gave a list to Tim last night of other games that need to be made, and I said, we need Metroid Prime 4. I don't really care that the trilogy is over. I want a fourth one. They did it with Halo. They can do it with Metroid.
Or just like another first-person style in that style.
And I also said I want an amazingly deep American football, Chris-based RPG, where you create your character and you take them through like Pee Wee football all the way to the NFL. But like the whole time, you're not actually playing games. You're just fighting other players. And you fight bosses, and you eventually fight the owner of the team in the NFL, and he's like the final boss, and you beat him, and you get all his money.
There should be like these, if you mess up or something, like the quick time events or something, and you
There's
mess
like
up,
a fumble system, yeah.
then you have to fight against the PR and the press.
I love it. That would be good too. There could be like press events. You have to go from city to city.
Sometimes you can unlock special moves like I'm just here so I don't get fined, stuff like that.
I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. This needs to be made. How come Square Enix hasn't taken this on as a project? Like, put Final Fantasy 15 to the side. I want you to work on American Football RPG Simulator 2016. Or whatever you want to call it.
2015, 2016, whatever year this is.
2015/16.
Yeah.
They had a game called Football Manager in like 2008.
Yeah.
Which was, you're just the head coach and you make decisions, but you don't actually play the game. And I'm like, doesn't that kind of defeat the... Because it's basically Madden, but you're watching it. And I said, well, doesn't that defeat the purpose of playing the game?
Isn't that just fantasy football, just put with more game development into it?
Yeah, and just with less gameplay than Madden. Because Madden's the same thing, but you have more gameplay, so I don't know why you'd buy that. I don't know why you'd buy Madden either, because it sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress.
It maddens you.
It does. I am maddened.
Oh, man. You guys.
Oh, you guys.
You get that joke.
Yeah, I think let's go back a bit and let's all talk about our 2016. What we're gonna do in it.
Oh.
So,
That's going forward, though, Chris.
well, going back, because Shay asked me what I was gonna do in 2016.
Going back to... Yeah, and somehow we keep getting off track. You know, because that never happens.
So let me begin. Let's see. Next year, I am gonna go to college again because my college were like, oh, you won't have to pay for this course, and then suddenly I did, and I didn't have the money at the time. So that was in like August. So I'm basically taking a year of doing nothing, but I am working and saving up a lot of money, and I'll go to college next year, I suppose. Just working, making a lot of money. Yeah, that's about me really. Yeah. Did someone else go?
Did you guys know that Amazon has a funniest reviews section on their website?
Yeah, they sell the books, too.
I didn't even know that.
What?
That's fantastic.
I forgot that people do those kind of reviews when I was looking up this soup that I had recently. It was a terrible, terrible soup. Don't get the beer and cheese soup by Campbell's. It sounds enticing, or it's inviting, whatever the word is, but it is the worst soup. But anyway, what were you going to be talking about? The Amazon reviews page.
Well, so I'm just reading some reviews, and there's of course the classic 3 Wolf Moon T-shirt. You know the shirt.
Yeah.
And there's a really good one. This is from Overlook 1977. Unfortunately, I already had this exact picture tattooed on my chest, but this shirt is very useful in colder weather. It's just so ridiculous. This is great.
There's so many of those shirts.
Bic Crystal for her ballpoint pen. From Brittany. Hulk sad. Hulk demand Bic for him. Tucson milk. Whole milk, 1 gallon. Let's see here. This is from Mo Law. Do you have any idea where this stuff comes from? It's excreted by squeezing the wobbly thingy on the underside of a cow. That's hardly made clear anywhere on the label. They really need to put a warning label on this thing. Apparently, if you put it into your body, it turns into urine. Urine! It's great. This is fantastic. I'm just going to spend all day on this.
This is going to be the rest of the podcast. It's just
Probably.
Amazon reviews. And they like send a copyright infringement thing.
Rip.
How to Avoid Huge Ships. It's a book by John W. Trimmer. I read this book before going on vacation, and I couldn't find my cruise liner in the port. Vacation ruined. That was from Dan. So, I guess that's our Dan.
Ooh.
It must be.
Who's Dirty Dan?
Okay.
Who you calling, Pina? SpongeBob is great.
It was only after it arrived that I looked closely at the title and realized it said, How to Avoid Huge Ships. A simple error that means that I am still treading on massive examples of canine excrement.
Oh my god. Hey Todd,
Hey, what?
what are you doing in 2016?
Probably going to school, doing more Rush the 4. I'm hoping to actually get into live streaming and PC gaming.
You
stuff
kids in
when the
your
show-
live streaming in your school. I play games by myself in my house, and I never go outside or do anything.
Like the good old days.
In my day, we didn't go to school or have live streams.
Listen, I have the top education for live streaming, okay?
You majored in YouTube live streaming. How is that not a thing, by the way?
There's
That has to
probably
be a
some workshops or something, you know?
Right?
That's crazy.
I sometimes think that I could teach people how to video edit, but then I realize that I cut a lot of corners sometimes, and that I don't actually know that much stuff. Okay, here's how you cut, and put the clips away from each other, I guess?
I don't know, you figure it out.
I don't know, you just pay Adobe. That's pretty much it.
So I was working yesterday, and this kid came into the store, and she was with her mom, and she was like, "Do you sell capture cards?" And I said, "No, we don't. But like, what are you like a YouTube? Are you a YouTuber?" And she says, "Well, I'm not yet." And this kid's like 7 years old, and
Oh, man.
she starts spouting off all her favorite YouTubers and like all of her plans to become a famous YouTuber. I'm like, wow, this kid is dedicated. I kind of like it. It was also kind of disturbing, but I also kind of liked it. And I was like, what have I done with my life? And I told her I plugged the ZB network, and she's like, I'll check it out. Here's my thing. And I actually, unfortunately, I can't remember what it's called, so I'm not going to plug it right here. But yeah, sorry, guys.
She'll be watching this is going, oh, this industry, they don't care about me.
Oh, crap. Well, you know what? She probably is listening to this right now. And if you are listening to this, little girl, I wish you the best of luck. And if you are listening, put a comment in the comments. And we'll plug your channel via that way.
Yes.
But it's really cool that like that kids, you know, even though they're kids and they don't know what they're doing, it's cool that they want to get into this. It's cool that they think they can be little Spigels and little Todds, and no one wants to be a little Chris, but you know,
No, I'm already little, so I fulfill that role already.
yeah.
It's a really unique field, actually, that, like, you know, if a little kid wants to be, like, a vet or a doctor, then they play as a vet or a doctor kind of thing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but when it comes to Let's Playing, they can just sort of do it. There's, you know, like, they can ask their parents, or, like, there's, like, a $30 recording software for the PCs and stuff. And generally, the quality isn't that great for a lot of younger Let's Players. In general, actually, for Let's Players, the level of, like, the levels of quality is far in between. But yeah, it's really interesting when you come across like a really young Let's Player that has fantastic video quality, and you have to remember that capture card is like $180 and the microphone is $150 or something. And so, and the editing software itself, so most of them probably use Windows Movie Maker, but yeah, it's an expensive hobby as most are.
I just think it's cool that like kids want to do this.
Yeah.
I spent about 100 on my PVR2, yes, and about £40 on my snowball, blue snowball thingy, and those both work very well. And one day I shall probably buy the Adobe Premiere, whatever, because I have a really long about way of editing. Like if you watch QJ's Pokemon Heart Gold 5 hours in, or
Plug.
yeah, or my Halo 5 one, or the Halloween podcast. The way I edit at this current moment in time is making a ton of images with like similar or the same background and just transitioning each one so it looks like one seamless video. It's really a long way of doing it, but
It's kind of like hand-drawn animation back in the day when they would have the same background image and they would just keep adding stuff to it.
yeah.
It's like that, only with a computer, which is a much more advanced technique. So what are you doing?
So that's behind the scenes, I guess. You viewers, you get that. Appreciate.
Yeah, you best appreciate those videos that we work so hard on. You know, it really makes Effortless just look pathetic, like when you put up right up next to these videos, and I'm totally okay with that, because Effortless is the one thing I don't have to quality control, and just let the quality come to me.
Well, I mean, you know, they're different type of shows. Effortless is just like the long podcast style. 5 hours in is a visual review-y type thing. 8-Brit is like a little nice in between, etc. Space Pirate Radio.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that show.
So did you guys listen to Todd's excellent Christmas Space Pirate Radio, or did that not happen?
I don't think that happened.
Oh,
I didn't have time to record that.
no.
Yeah, so I don't know. I made that one Space Pirate Radio, and I was like, don't worry, there's going to be a lot more Space Pirate Radio to come. And then there was one more, and then they disappeared again forever. But the thing about the ZBN is, like, we have to want to make the video, right, to make it happen. So, I mean, it's just, that's the reason there haven't been any more Spiegel Asks yet. I just don't really feel like making them right now. But there will be more, I promise. You have to be inspired. You know, you don't want to put crap out there that's just not worth it, because then what are you doing? And plus, we're trying to have fun. We're not really trying to please you guys, because I don't give a crap.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
We're under
I'll
620
avoid the real
subs.
talk. I'll avoid the real talk in the future.
We're under 620 subs now. Great.
All right, and you can all go click this unsubscribe button now.
No. Please don't. Please.
I think that's enough. Are we done? Are we done
Yeah,
yet,
I
Todd?
think-
Can you call this?
We could call it if you want.
I've had so much fun. I don't want to stop.
Merry Christmas,
That was all-
everybody. And
Christmas is
Happy
already
New
over.
Year. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chris, it's like a week ago.
Merry Christmas in 51 weeks.
Happy 2015 or 2016 or if this takes too long to edit, it'll probably be 2017 really.
Yes.
Well,
Right,
we'll record an emergency one, and we'll have that ready to go just in case we don't get this one done.
We can clip this one around, and so
And make it sound like it was recorded in 2017.
yeah. It'll be a little hard. It will be like George Lucas it, where we just add new effects to it. There'll be like stuff like that everywhere.
Chris
There, you
shot
can-
first and all that, yeah.
Yeah. Chris, why'd you shoot?
'Cause
Why'd you shoot first?
How do I shot web?
Spider-Man and Star Wars.
Yeah.
How do I shot
These aren't the
first?
webs you're looking for.
Oh, boy. All right.
Wait, one thing I did want to point out was, so behind the scenes again, me and Todd are like, we're kind of the head of this podcast that you're listening to right now, because we're like, hey, we like this, and we want to put effort into actually putting the main podcast out. So me and Todd are like podcast bros.
The big honchos, the big bro and bro.
Is that why there have been so many podcasts lately, Chris? With all
Has
the
there?
podcasts? No.
Hey,
Oh,
How many
Chris.
podcasts? How many podcasts have been done in the last since I stopped doing them? Like since I stopped being the main guy for podcasts.
there was one last week,
Let me go ahead and check here. Well, that doesn't count. You can't count the reactions.
but it's episode 39, and the one we had that before was the...
I'm still looking. Okay. So we had one like 2 weeks ago, and then we had one like 3 weeks ago. Those were both reactions. We had the Grand Return of Omni, which was like a month ago, and then the Scary Game Spooktacular, which is a terrible name.
Yep.
And then we had the Super Mario franchise review in September. So congratulations, you've had 5 podcasts in over 4 months. So that's a really
The
good
thing
number.
That is
is
good.
whenever I'm in a leadership role, I don't put much effort or care too much. It's just for stability, really. I was a vice president of my anime club in high school, and I pretty much trolled the majority of that club time. I just sat in front of the computer, and then, I don't know, I did a lot of... I just didn't care. I just
Indeed.
do stuff. I just wait for things to happen, and people are like, can we do this? I'm like, yeah, whatever, do it. It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
For what it's worth, the last like podcast we did where we just kind of talked was 52 minutes. It was episode 15. So we've actually done 25 episodes this year, which is not bad. That averages out to one every 2 weeks.
I say the ZBN has had a good year.
And it was called Shooting the Breeze. So I think we should officially call this one Shooting the Breeze Part 2. Or maybe something else that's creative.
New Year's Spooktacular.
New Year's Spooktacular. I love it. And we also didn't talk about like our predictions for 2016. We did a separate podcast for that last year too.
Oh, yeah.
We also didn't talk about this year in review, but why bother? Because no one cares.
Yeah,
Everyone knows what happened this year.
Yeah. I briefly mentioned Nintendo's game releases. And then
feel
things
like-
got delayed, like Zelda and Star Fox and everything. Yeah.
There's a
Zelda.
dog barking outside.
I feel like it was a really eventful 2015, really. Things are going to get a little shaken up after this year, I feel.
It was
Yeah.
a wild, wild year, and I did not like most of it, but there was some
Yeah.
good stuff that happened. I had a really bad year, guys. I'm ready. I'm so ready to leave 2015 behind.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my year. It was good.
for you, Chris. You
Yeah.
just make people feel bad.
You okay?
I think I had a seizure or a stroke.
Or,
All right, so we're gonna end this making fun of people who are having strokes. I
Todd
love-
had PTSD, like in the bloopers.
Plug in the bloopers. That's what I want to plug.
I'm gonna insert a picture of a blooper and annotate it with the video.
Are you editing this, Chris?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy multiple New Years. Happy 2016. Happy 2017. Happy 2018.
Yeah, this is gonna be the exact same.
I'll
thing
be
for the
dead in
next 5 years.
2019, so we don't need to worry about it. Hey, did I tell you guys that I'm actually starting to go bald?
What?
It's terrible. Like if you Chris, look at me right now. You see how my forehead is just like right there,
Oh,
and then
right
if you
there.
go
There.
up like right. Look what's
I'm
happening
looking.
right here. There used to be hair right here.
Here, hold on. Can I just touch it right?
Yeah.
Is that your hair? Oh, it's your hair's falling out. Oh my gosh, it's crinkling out. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really bad quality hair.
But ball.
It's turning into
It
Trump
does not.
hair.
It does not. Does not translate well over the microphone.
No. I saw it and I can confirm.
So everyone
At least-
vote for Donald Trump in 2016. And
No, we can't do that. That's how we'll lose the subs. It was destined from the start of this podcast that we would lose subs, and that's how it's gonna be
and
done.
click unsubscribe now.
Damn it. No, we love you. Please.
Please, we'll only vote for Donald Trump once or twice amongst the entire ZBN.
Oh my god.
I think that does it.
You
for
need
most
you
of
need to
that.
end this because if it gets yeah.
It's either gonna have an abrupt ending or it's gonna end like this, where us talking over the end slate or something.
I think that's pretty much a given that we're just gonna be talking over the outro music. And there, oh look, oh hey, there's the outro music. I hear it right
Oh,
now.
there it is. Press that button right there, or how about that button right there? Don't go to that button.
Don't click on that
We
one.
don't.
That's
we don't
not
talk
a good
about that
button.
button.
You don't want to deal with that button.
Big red button.
Okay.
So I don't know, Sonic games in 2016. I can't wait to rip them.
He's gonna. Let's see. Trying to figure out a way to rip Sonic right now.
I think
How-
that it's too late. The show's over.
I know. Now I'm just talking.
Yeah, how are you listening? How are you listening to this right now? It's the show's over, man.
Yeah, the music already stopped. What's going on?
Yeah, hold
Why
on.
are you still here?
Hold on, guys. Oh man, we're still recording. What is this?
The show just found new life.
We're in podcast purgatory.
Help! Put an echo sound on this.
I don't know how to do that.
In podcast purgatory.
Purgatory.
You sounded
Do we
like
wanna-
Kermit when you said that.
Whoa! Hello, everybody.
Wow, that was pretty good.
We're gonna go to ZBN Purgatory. Okay, we can press stop if we want.
No, you have to do the outro.
You have to say all
Oh.
of
You
our
have to say our names.
Oh, okay. I'll do it in Kermit's voice. Let me just. Is this the voice? Or is this just a voice? This is just a voice now. Okay.
Just do the outro.
What should I say? I don't know how to do outros.
Say all of our names and bye, I guess.
Chris, Shay, Todd, bye.
Follow at the ZBN.
No, just
Cut the
cut that right
CBN.
there. Oh.
Okay, bye.